a little bit about how you start on Black Ops 4. And that Modern Warfare, whatever that is, I'm sorry to say, if you do not have Modern Warfare and you just download that free one, it's a beta. And it is exactly like Blackout and Heist, the two modes that you're allowed to access. So, in my opinion, I did play it. I do have it downloaded. But I do want to tell y'all one thing. It's not better than Black Ops 4. And I don't care about the hate comments I'm going to get for saying that. It is not better at all. Anybody out there can say, Modern Warfare the game. Yeah, if I bought the game, yeah. But right now, I got to save all the money I can keep. But yeah, Black Ops 4 is still the better buy, in my opinion. If you're going to buy a game and you want, multiplayer, you want the options to play Blackout or Fortnite lookalikes or Apex lookalikes, Blackout is a way to go. I mean, not Blackout, goddammit. Black Ops. So, let's just go ahead and get into this beginner's guide. Evan's here from E-Nation, so he can also throw some of his wordage in there if he has any, besides muting his mic to talk to his mother. Or maybe clogging his toilet once in a while, or getting some cookies. But, like I said, first thing when you start at multiplayer on here, I know I'm a level 42, but I'm going to teach y'all the main things. When you first start up, you won't have create a class. You'll be stuck with the basic classes. For that, I would stick with a submachine gun. And all core will teach you is how to be assault. When you get on up there in levels and you unlock guns and you're used to those guns, then yes, you can switch to core. Like Evan here has, obviously.
I started playing core, boy.
I started playing hardcore, not core, so.
That's the difference between us.
Yep, me and him, we're different any which way, so, but we're still good friends, somewhat. So I'm about to prestige my Garrettson, which is a pistol anyway. I'm going to take those off, put back on my perks. But in hardcore, you can use a pistol without any, problem. Especially the Garrettson, which is a really nice pistol for hardcore. And before I get the hate comments, oh yeah, it's overpowered in hardcore, you get 3-round burst gun. Yeah, I know.
It's overpowered in core too.
Well, yeah, it's overpowered in pretty much everything if you get a 3-round burst of anything, really.
The special with rapid fire, that thing.
But now, here's the special that I don't even think Evan knows about this gun, though. And he knows a lot about this gun, tell you the damn truth.
Which one?
The Garrettson.
Oh god, I love that gun.
I know.
I don't use it anymore though, but I just love it.
But when you get the second, when you get this perk that goes onto the gun, the what is it called? The activate second gunfighter. The perk its main perk that you can get. It actually has a faster than 3-round burst. It's a 5-round burst. So, for all y'all out there who thinks that they know guns and thinks that they know the most power OP gun that you could get, this little Garrettson on hardcore, you could pretty much wipe off a whole team with just the Garrettson, and I have proven that fact. I'm taking off these classes because I'm going to remake my classes to something that a beginner would actually have. And before Evan gets all up in arms about me doing that, I'm going to say
No, the only thing I'm gonna say is even if you do start, don't always play aggressive. Play smart.
Exactly. Don't just run out there and
Like you, Ford knows this. It took me about a freaking month or so to realize I should stop playing aggressive and start playing smart. And now I'm constantly getting merciless as bloodthirsty, and now my highest kill streak is an 18.
because he's smart play. Always be a smart player. Do not, and I repeat, don't just run out there thinking that you're going to get kills, running around looking like a dipshit.
I mean, you could even be a smart player when you're just new. You just gotta know when to
Be
push, when to hold back, and when to stay in your ground.
It's the logic behind pushing and holding yourself. Those are the two things. When you push, make sure that you have a full team behind you and make sure that you have your kill streaks going. It's
That are a guy that you
100%
can really
even.
count on.
And here's a thing that I'm going to put out there, which I think Evan could learn a little bit from too. And I hate this that I'm going to say it. When you have your first few score streaks, put them at the highest that you can get score streaks. It's going to it'll put into your mind, oh, I got to get more kills so I can get the higher score streaks. It's going to change your mind
Yeah, I figured
into
that
competitor mind set, not into, oh, wait, I can just get these small score streaks and get my levels that way. What you want to, when you start getting higher level, you want to get into a mindset, I want to get those higher score streaks. And trust me, those higher score streaks are worth getting. As Evan here has known. You can get a sniper, what was it, a sniper tower.
Yeah, ask my one video where I went 77-2 because I had on Sniper's
That's what I
Nest,
mean.
which was my first score streak. I had on the attack chopper and the strike team.
If you look at my first video, I was in first character before I fresh started by accident. Shut up. I regret that every day of my life. Shut up.
Allie!
That
I got zapped.
I was using score streaks that I know I would never be able to fully get in a hardcore game. And hence why I say that y'all want to create y'all score streaks to what you're playing. But the basic rule of thumb, when you're going to choose your score streaks, look at your higher ones first. So right now I have Strike Team, Attack Chopper, Mantis, Sniper Nest. I'm not looking at the other ones right now. Those four.
I just prestige. I'm only level 18. I only have a UAV, Sniper Nest, and Attack Chopper, which people
I know.
would think that that's bad, but they're really hard to get because that means I got to go on a 13 kill streak at the least.
Here's the thing. When you're a low level, you'll probably only have like what? The RC XD when you're level 1, the UAV, and maybe if you're lucky the care package. Maybe even, you know, a higher, which is the attack chopper or a sniper nest or something like that.
Oh, you get a Sniper Nest easily.
But I do recommend y'all keep a UAV on because that's going to help your team and you out. Put on, say, either lightning strike or hailstorm missiles. And then you can choose between sniper nest or attack chopper. If you got those already unlocked. Something in that range. I personally like to go for their 450, 550, and 850. That's usually my style play. Just because on hardcore you can't really get that many kills without dying.
Oh my god. And just so that no one ever becomes a salt just because of, don't get the freaking VMP.
Okay.
Don't.
I'm going to bring up that point because he just said it. And I'm going to show y'all what he means by that.
I mean, yes,
just
it is
hear
a
me
good
out.
gun. It's only as good as you can use it, though.
I'm going to showcase this so that people know. The VMP right here. This is the fully automatic submachine gun. Fast fire with more ammo and slower handling. Yeah, it's slower handling, my ass. The damage is down, but it's not the worst I've ever seen on one. But the fire rate's overpowered. It might not do much damage, but if you actually take the fire rate and the damage and cut the fire rate right where that damage is,
It's horrible.
it's horrible. But now that they've added to about the same amount as what the damage is to the fire rate, it's overpowered.
Also, another little tip. Even though you might have your specialist ability out, and I just watched this. The dude had a special ability. He was a Reaper. And it's like, though, he ran at a person, he still died. Don't ever push too hard.
Don't push until you push out some shit, as he says.
Shut up.
I mean, never mind. Shutting up. And for a big tip for y'all new players to the game, please don't ever let me catch y'all on hardcore with a sniper rifle.
Most likely they'll be just sitting there in a corner.
You will not get a kill with a sniper rifle in hardcore.
Unless you are a freaking god by some miracle.
Unless you're a quick scoping, actually no scoping god that has no ability other than that. Do not use sniper rifles in hardcore. The only sniper rifle I would actually tell you that you could use is the Outlaw with iron sight. That's the only gun. And even that is almost a nightmare. Trust me, I've used it. And I've abused it.
I know that well.
But yet, here's the gun setup for a beginner that I would always go with, and I've always done it. The MX9 or the GKS. Those two guns, and the GKS actually does have a Mark II variant and a Mastercraft variant that you can get. I would highly recommend the Mark II GKS because that gives you an extra 25% XP boost when you're killing. So it's per kill.
Owie.
You can get that variant. It's really a nice variant. Fast fire rate. When you start leveling it up, though, the attachments are everything. As a lot of people will tell you, don't worry about your perks, just worry about the attachment. Tell them to go shove it. Because perks are key too. They aren't as key as some of these other attachments per se, but they are worth getting. So right now on this one, I do have I call it a red dot, but a lot of people do call it different things. Reflex, red dot, different things like that. I do have that. I do have grip 1, quick draw, and long barrel. That's my starter class usually that I have. I always like to try to get this gun up to where I can equip those. As I just said, the secondaries, my first two classes, my 4-neck class and then my E-Nation class, I named it after him at least. My first one is always going to be my pistol class for hardcore. My 4-neck class is going to be the Garrison, the RK7 Garrison. It's a level 1 now because I just prestiged it. But I'll use usually red dot, and I'll show the attachments as I level it up. But the E-Nation, sometimes I'll use the E-Nation slot for, different equipments. But right now I do have on the E-Nation slot, I'm going to be putting my ballistic knife.
Why would you put ballistic knives? I don't even have those.
They're awesome when you can get in hardcore. But, okay, fine. I'll use something that y'all could get, and that's going to be the Helion Salvo as my main weapon. That's the rocket launcher.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, you said, why are you using
Someone
that?
help him. Someone help him. He's going crazy again.
No, but yet, I went 16 and 5 with this gun in last night's match that I had. It was a pain, yes, but it's possible. And actually having this gun, those air, air strikes, they seemed a little less bothersome. Let's just put it that way. But like I said, with this gun class that I have here, I'll take off perk 2, perk 3 greed, and I'll actually put on my special equipment, which you'll have, which is a no cost. It's a 9-banger. But yet, since I got leveled up to where I'm at, I can't wait till I get to level 48 where I can get the Molotovs. Those are badass mother truckers. But I do have the frags. I always carry the frags. But I do recommend y'all, when y'all create this class, it's called the Rocketeer class. Always use body armor on it. I know people in the comments are going to say, well, I thought people said don't use body armor. Well, when you use body armor mixed with flak jacket, it's kind of a OP combination. And I know he's going to make some sort of comment. Come on, E-Nation. I already know you want to make a comment here.
Also salt one.
Yeah, well, it's a salty one, but you know. Oh, here's a real salt class. If you think the Helion Salvo with ballistic vest and armor is salt, wait until I tell you my next class.
Dear God, no.
My next class that a lot of people are going to probably get, and I don't think I have the gun right now. No, I don't. Shoot. It is the... Maybe I can find it in the black market. Hopefully. I wish I could see... Oh, yeah. Okay. So, it would be under the bribes. And I think he knows which gun I'm talking about here.
Oh God, is it the frickin' mini scythe?
Yeah. It's a mini scythe.
Why?
That is the saltiest gun you could ever have. It's like a mini scythe, but it's almost... I gotta say, it is the saltiest gun you could ever have. Wait. Nope, that's the Mad Doc. I've seen too many people using the Mad Doc.
It's a sweat gun.
Yeah.
I'm using it right now.
I'm tempted to...
It's a sweat gun. It's overpowered. It may not have any damage or nothing, but...
I'm going to
really
actually use,
so
for this, my Custom 6 class, I'm using the ABR 223. Which is a good gun. With a body pillow.
You always must have the body pillow.
You got
to.
to.
You do not have body pillow, that gun is useless now.
Yeah, it's a must. Damn, I have so many of those peephole, solar flare, pestilence, camos. Oh God, I got a lot of those too. I didn't realize that. But I do like the dragon. And I got comments saying, why are you using the dragon camo so much? I like it. Got a problem with that? Leave me alone. Thank you. Now we're going to talk about the game mode. I would highly recommend. For beginners, I do agree with what E-Nation does. He plays core. I do agree with that.
It's just what you feel is better.
It's whatever you feel for yourself and whatever type of class you built. Mine is a pistol class. So, and that's the one I like to use the most anyway. So I'll usually go for hardcore. Him, on the other hand, He's assault rifle, tactical rifle, sniper rifle.
I use all
Assault,
the above.
basically all classes with the rifles. He's, I don't think I've hardly seen him use a pistol that much.
I might just use a pistol again. I want to try to drive a 15 with a pistol. That's just
But
something
here's the
I want
thing.
to do.
Whatever class you build, you should play that way on the thing. Pistol classes, shotgun classes. I would recommend pistol, shotgun, RPG. Literally, I would recommend hardcore for that one. Knife, melee in general, and then your ballistic or crossbow, I would play in hardcore. All your secondary classes are going to be in hardcore. There's certain weapons that you'll feel when it's right. You can switch to core, but I do recommend all those secondaries pretty much stay in hardcore. Now, your primaries, you can switch between the two. And please do not use the VMP in hardcore.
No, please. I'm begging anyone who uses this. Please.
Anybody who's smart will not use VMP in
shotgun.
hardcore. That want to have fun with the game. That's
Don't
what I
use
mean.
the fire shotgun either.
Fire shotgun, flashlight shotgun, any of that crap. Please do. Well,
If
I
I
mean,
ever see one of you using a fire shotgun, I will freaking gun for you.
but here's the thing. For core, you can use any of the primaries, and I do recommend them. Just because it's a lot harder to get kills, unless you're Evan, who uses OP weapons that's salty.
Hey,
We won't go into
don't
that.
judge.
But now, if you get on here and you see
I
double
use a tiger
XP
shark, man. That's
on
hard
the-
to use.
on the featured, if you see double XP, and it's actually a good one that you may like to play, say like Infected. I've been playing Infected because I do like that mode.
That is good.
I love that mode actually. It's double XP this week. But always check here before you start up again. It's really nice. You can play these. The bolt action bare bones. Evan and I used to play that sometimes. I stay away from these mainly. I don't know why, but it's just like I stay away from these.
Yeah, he does.
But I usually stick with, unless Evan wanted to play or something, I'll mainly be on, hardcore free for all, hardcore team deathmatch, and hardcore search and destroy.
Looking at that, you want to join me?
I'll be happy to.
Okay, well then just... Never mind, I was about to say wait, but immediately as I was about to say that, I said defeat.
But yeah, just back out and invite me and I'll join. But E-Nation, he usually sticks with, team deathmatch on core. Usually.
And also, I'm going to say this too. If you're watching this and you're a Prestige Master, don't think this is an open invitation to use a freaking VMP.
Yeah, please. The VMP is...
If you're
It's a trash
Prestige
gun, and they should have
Master-
never put it back in Black Ops.
No,
I'm
if
going to
you're
tell
already
you
a
that right
Prestige
now.
Master, people are going to look up to you and be like, "Oh, how'd you do this?" And
No,
if you
once you get
answer
to
what I
Prestige
used to
Master,
be a
if you
PvP
actually
looking
state that you killed people with the VMP, they'll say you
Everyone's
didn't
gonna
earn
hate
that
you.
title.
You didn't.
You might as well have just gone down and bought a profile off of eBay and Amazon. I don't recommend doing that now, y'all. Don't do that. That's promoting something that I do
Also,
not...
learn your specialist.
Here's another thing, and I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all might see me, switching around a lot, but the only specialist I've ever used and all Evan has ever seen me use, and I know that he's thinking I'm going to say one thing. I love this character because he is one of my favorites, and I'm going to pull him out for showcase here. It's my Nomad.
Giggity.
It is my Nomad. He's the one that I use the most out of all my gameplays. As a lot of people who have watched my videos know, this is my go-to. Reaper is Evan's go-to. Of course.
Oh, definitely. I love that dude. He's OP.
Because he got so used to playing as him. And I can't blame him. Reaper is a really good you know, character to play on here. His specialties are really good.
I don't have the garrison yet.
But yet, for, say, my Nomad, I like his specials. Evan likes his. So we both appreciate each other, you know, opinion of the characters.
We weren't just like, oh, you know, I'm just going to try this out, and then we switched over to a different specialist. We learned our specialist.
He's literally learned his specialist to a T. I've learned mine.
He's seen the crazy clips that I could pull off with this thing, no.
Yeah, he can go like 20 and... I think it was like 20 and 10 when I saw you last.
Yeah, or, you saw what that clip was with that scythe, too. I just destroyed
I know. Like 8 people. It was like 70 and something. But yeah, that's what I mean. He earned that title, you know, to be the Reaper. He's tried to get me to switch, but y'all know me. I kind of prefer sticking with one guy because I do like this guy.
How did you spawn on the way over there?
Don't ask me. I'm actually lost for words there too. And I'm using pistol on core. Yeah, that's smart. You know what? I'll switch to my hardcore class at least after I die again. Dude, I'm using my Garrison again. What the fuck is wrong with me?
We're not even gonna win this either. We're going mid-game.
How did those grenades not kill me? First of all.
Lucky luck.
No, I just ran right through the center of all of them. And why do I have a suppressor? Okay, yeah, he really startled me with that.
With what?
Yeah, we ain't even gonna win this, but like I said, I mean, I didn't realize that we were just gonna hop into a random ass game.
Snickers, come here.
But yeah. If this last guy used the... Okay, well, at least he's using something interesting. I do have to say.
And again, that's like the second open gun in the game.
What type of gun is that?
That is the swordfish.
Swordfish, okay, that's what I was hoping you'd say. I thought that might be the dual bore, but now that you mention it, it doesn't look like the dual bore.
And the dual bore isn't a burst. I mean, it kind of is.
No, it's a fully auto.
I know, but the way it shoots, it kind of like a burst.
You're right, it does. But like I said, E-Nation and me, we've been playing this game. Hell, I have no clue how long we've been playing it together like this.
Say it like this, I've been playing for so long that I've actually gotten the Prestige 4.
I would be Prestige 3 right now. If I did it. Fresh start.
No. It was Savannah. It was Savannah. Nope.
But like I said, it's okay. I mean, hell. Yeah, there's certain maps that me and him, we've learned not to play on because they are nothing but salt maps. Oh, Havana again. How nice. Havana is one of those maps where you just want to be suicidal.
That's what we were.
We were doing that all one match. We went like 60 deaths to 0 kills. Just on Havana. Havana. Sorry, I got that song stuck in my head now for some damn. Okay, now I can do this one as long as it's not the stupid tropical storm version.
What is he barking at?
Barking at you, man.
Stop it. Stop. Were you hiding your head in the armpit? He's just watching people. I think he's getting overprotective with me. He's standing at my doorway and barking at anybody. I'm gonna use a tiger shark.
See, we've actually learned these maps pretty damn well, the ones that we do play on. Like right now, this class that I have set up, it's not ideal for core, which... which I'll show you why.
Snickers, are you trying to protect me from my parents? He's trying to protect me from my own parents. I think it's over. For now. Why you go quiet? Where do you go?
Oh, I was just killing a guy, but he has body armor, like I said he would. In core, the worst part about core is that they wear body armor in it a whole lot of times.
My dog is just sitting at my door. He's waiting for someone to just open up the door and just come in. He's gotten overprotective on me now.
In hardcore, you don't have that issue with people wearing that much body armor, because really...
Ow.
Like I said, after I saw that guy just kill that guy, I just went like, nope, and I just shell-shocked him.
He knows that there's someone in the kitchen. He just like did a little bark. Well then, that just happened. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Across. Oh god, hang on, get back, get back. They're both on those head glitches. Got one of them.
Got another.
Crap.
Got another. What? I healed up fully, and that guy just comes in, boom, one shot to my head.
That will happen. Also, he hit you. He didn't shoot you, he hit you. And also, another tip. Never use the Titan with thermal. You
like I was using. Yeah, that, like, I'm showing the gameplay of Titan with thermal, actually, because he killed me. Don't ever use that. It actually takes the fun out of this game, really.
Well. There's so many classes that should not be used, but Sweat used them.
Ouchie! That hurt! Guys behind us, all thanks to Evan going over there. And always help your team out by grabbing their assault pack, please.
UAV. Watch out behind him, man.
Yeah, I noticed. Up in the window. I got him.
Oh, I just barely killed that dude. Now I got sniper this for us. I was just barely able to get that dude quick enough to get stuck with this. I'm glad my sight didn't fully come out, or else I would have lost it just then.
Okay, this guy's using a real assault gun, just so you know. He's using
What?
the the VMP.
I'm gonna come around that corner. And that one.
But, like I said, I'm only using this class because actually it's the only one I actually have that's...
Oh, God, there it is. That's one way to take people down.
Oh, I don't like that.
Another UAV.
I don't like how these guys just spawned up behind.
My score. I've just been focusing. Like, this is what you mean. You gotta focus, too. Cause look, I haven't been checking the score. Look at
Dude!
it.
13 and 8! That's where I'm going right now.
I'm going 35 and 7. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. If anybody comes through there, they're getting their head chopped off by my lasers.
That's graphic.
I know, right? It's like that damn scene from Eve. You remember her?
Nope. I don't watch movies that you must like to do. Because I know better.
Got another kill.
The dog wants to leave my room, but I'm trying to focus here. Quiet! I must focus. No sniper's nest. Dang it. Of course, the VMP. There's a 40 and 8. Hey, oh my god. There you go, Suffer Fest. Keep doing that. There you go. $46.9. Jesus. Okay, you can get out of my room now.
17 and 9. That's good. I mean, for a guy who was...
They were so dumb, they didn't even realize this was happening.
Oh,
Look
God!
They were just sitting there! Wait, it's not over? Oh, yeah. Just
Hey,
sit
Reaper,
there.
you were like, what? Dumbfound? And that was me right there.
He was like that one. I was like that one meme. I was like, hello there.
Yeah, it's like, hello there.
Hello
Can
there.
I join the party in here?
Can I join the party?
Okay. If you
That
can
was
master
funny.
the skills like Evan has, you'll do excellent in the game.
Another good tip. If you're on that map and you see people standing there,
Just
sit
hop
right
in and say
there.
hello.
No, just sit right there and keep your head low. Let
And
them
I
put
am going
their
to
heads
explain
up. They
something
won't
real quick
notice it.
that I even think Evan could learn. Do not waste your black market crates right off the bat.
Yep.
Wait until you can get at least 20, maybe even 50. Don't waste them on anything lower than that, though. Because they ain't even worth it.
I'm just casually opening up 6 crates now.
Of course he
I've
is.
been getting some good luck though. Like how many times have I suddenly just said, I just got a weapon from opening up one random crate?
Dude, I've gotten enough weapons. But that was before. Or Torque. Those are my two top favorites to use.
I will use Reaper.
And he always uses
Reaper or Spectre.
And hold on. I'm going to showcase how I can actually get the same one as him. See, I got Reaper too.
I'll use Reaper or Spectre. But Spectre's hard to master. Trust me. That thing, you have to be really accurate with him.
Wait, are you in my... Yeah. Alright, look. Hold on. Before we move forward, let me showcase. See, he's Reaper and I'm Reaper. Hi! We're both Reapers.
Cloud.
That's actually a glitch. Actually, it's not a glitch. It's actually... Nice to meet y'all. How are y'all? How the hell did you get over to our side that fast, though?
Ran across. Ran across the catwalk.
And he's using the VMP.
Great. Isn't that gun just lovely?
It is when you're a pile of shit using it.
Hang on. Nope.
I'm not used to the Reaper, so I mean...
Yeah. I'm so used to it now, I got this thing down to a T. Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I got this thing down at the last bullet that the freaking sight shoots out. I watched that.
See, I'm not a Reaper fan. I mean, he is. I'm not. I prefer my Nomad. But I was just proving that you could get a Nomad from a Reaper. Or a Reaper from a Nomad.
What?
I really do hate guys that camp in their spawn. I really do.
One of them is doing it right now. One of them was doing it. They put up a barbed wire.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I just went.
That's why I was in their spawn.
If I hit this one more time, I'm gonna die. I'm trying to punch it down. Never mind. Why you used a VMP? What happened in your life to make you like this? That's the only question you can ask to someone who uses a VMP. What happened in your life to where this is an outlet of hate and salt?
I taste more than just salt, man. I'm like a motherfucker. If y'all dare use the internet right now, please do not use Walmart internet. Get off the game if you're using Walmart internet. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It sucks.
Owie.
Like I said,
I don't know if I want to pull it out though.
this guy had a swordfish and was using it.
He also had a thermal on it, probably.
That's what I said.
Just don't use thermal in general. If you have to resort to a thermal to kill people, just stop.
Just off yourself.
Okay, maybe not like that, but just stop it.
Just off yourself. No, using thermal is a bitch's way of killing. And if you have these damn microwave things, do not put them in a damn hallway like that shit. It's not protecting anybody.
Ability.
Get him, boy, get him.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to you. Whoa! No, 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 no. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You know what? I'm falling back. I was in their spawn. I was getting a couple of kills. That's another thing. I always know when to fall back.
No, if you know when to fall back, you better not fall on something sharp. They aren't even coming this way, so I'm not...
Come on, just get sniper's nest. Get 2 more kills, and I can get my all my streaks. I would have a spare I would have a spare chopper that I could use. Come on, kill 2 people. That's literally all I need.
Don't go in that smoke. Whatever y'all do, do not go in the smoke. Unless you're a smoker, then alright, have fun. But guess what? That smoke is actually one that will notify the enemy that you're in their area. And that they can see you through the smoke. It's bullshit. But it's worth it to have it if you're one of those type of guys.
Only
Oh
2
God,
and 4.
I'm hurting.
There you go, sniper's nest. Kill them all. I got a spare attack chopper. There goes my attack helicopter. It's up now too.
And don't do what I just did. Really, don't do what I just did.
What did you do?
I went in on this guy. I was shooting. I got him down to about half health. And then I went in to punch him and he shot me in the nuts. Literal.
I've been doing good with my streaks in this game. Why is it that I died and it just zoomed over to looking at you?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't me.
No, but if you look at it, the one thing I gotta warn y'all about for beginners is just try to be smart play. And please, do not name yourself Porn69. It makes you look like a pervert. Unless that's what you're going for, then go right ahead. As Evan and me, we would say, that guy must be a pervert.
I don't know where you got that from, but okay.
What, Porn69 was a gamer tag on here, the final kill of that game, or the kills of that game. Yeah, he's right here. He's Porn69, he has the thing called porn. God damn you. And you can tell when guys split screen. Like Java, Phil, right here, and Hempy.
Himp.
They're probably split screening because I've noticed more people who are in a party and split screening like that will usually put the player card as the same. So say if one gets a kill or the other gets a kill, and they get in the cam, it will show that emblem and they can say, oh, that was us. I really do want to switch my class, so...
Puny humans.
Puny humans. I'm gonna go with this. I know it has a silencer and all, and it's meant for hardcore. But no, you
At
know
this
what?
point, I wonder if I have gotten 1,000 kills with Reaper's Sight yet.
There we go. Look at that. My Helion
I
rocket
can't.
launcher.
Someone is in front of you.
I'm looking at you though.
Yeah.
Helion time! Whoop whoop! I got his armor down. Now kill the fool.
Alley.
The Helion's really the only good one to get the armor off. Or kill him. Either way.
Again with this dude using the freaking thermal with the swordfish.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I should do an Allah Akbar.
No. Oh god, no.
If I could even leave my spawn, you bitch, with the damn thermal piece of shit. Allah Akbar.
My god, why are you in our spawn and why are you using a VMP?
Why are these guys using the VMP?
If they want to play that game, I'm sorry to say I'm going to resort to it by picking up one of them. Never mind, I'm dead.
I'm going to get the tiger shark. Fuck them.
Is it bad that I might just get the VMP just for when people use it?
That's what I have for my class. Dude, I hate... That's why I say, don't be assault. If y'all be assault, do not even watch my video. Don't watch my video if you're going to be assault. Because...
It's more of a tryhard thing, but I can pull out the Maddox right now.
I could pull out...
I could.
I could pull out something that would really piss off every player in this game.
No, you could pull out. That's it. Exhibit A. What I heard yesterday. I said you could just pull out.
After this, I'm going hardcore.
Dear God, now they have a sniper's nest and they don't even deserve it. Shoot it down!
I'm pulling out my rocket class. Hey, where are you? Where are you, damn it? Oh, there you are.
Ow.
Can you please kill me already, sniper nest? Thank you.
Die! Ow!
Wait, what was that? I can bear... Y'all don't deserve that either.
Oh my God, die! Die, you stupid chopper! It's on fire. Just freaking like shoot him once. Oh, there we go. I killed it. Kill it with an LMG. Really, buddy? Really? You used the... See, that's what I mean. This dude used the VMP. I still turned on him and killed him with an LMG. That's sad. Bacon? Nani? Bacon. Stop sitting there. Just stop. Ow! Give him the frickin' VMPs. Or as I'm gonna start calling them the VMRE. I can. Oh, come on! Idiot. Oof.
Hmm.
You stupid dog, you could have prevented that.
Hey, my dog got a pretty damn good kill streak with that dog. 10 and 14, that's not bad, and they were all probably about 9 of those kills were my dog. What up, Orlando Rodriguez?
Oof.
How are you?
That.
But that's why I like the Nomad. I mean, he has that dog
Why did it not? Why did it stop? It was about to show him die because of me.
I don't know. No, but I do recommend y'all, if you are going to find a specialist that y'all can work with, you know, for the entire Prestige 1. Find one that you like. Prestige 1 is mainly finding the character that you like.
After that, it's all you.
After that, and finding the class that you like, literally. You know, Prestige 1 is just that finding what you want in the game. The next thing that you got to come to agreements with is, oh wait, I have all these challenges, but guess what? Those challenges, I don't care about those. Getting killed, especially for, really, militia? Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't judge me.
When you come to know the classes that you like the most, you'll learn. I'm a nomad. As Orlando Rodriguez says, his favorite is the nomad and outrider, the bow girl. Let's just go with that.
Oh, she's good actually. She's really good.
She is, but the problem with it, the only problem with the outrider is the time that it takes per arrow, though. So,
the Reaper is the time that he needs to wind up his gun if you're not already aimed down sight with it.
But the perk that I use on this, so mine is a little bit faster, is the Enhancer add-on, which is nice. It kind of shortens that perk timer. Oh, hello, plane, just flying.
Nomads.
Oh, it's going to be a Super Salt class time.
Some dude walked around the corner right after you shot that.
This guy has body armor. I saw Reaper feet. So they're injured in there, and I took their armor off, so they should be only like a one shot now. And for explosives, you definitely do want body armor. Let me just go ahead and put that in there.
lot of things you would want body armor. That just depends on how you play. Yeah.
Stop that, bitch! Stop that! Stop being salty.
No, this dude needs to stop using the VMP. There's one dude that's actually constantly using it.
I can't get a rocket to go straight anymore.
Is this dude really using the most accurate gun with the dang thermal? Are you serious, buddy? You deserved that death. Like, he's using the ICR with a thermal.
Oh my god, this guy's using the Tiger Shark with the thermal.
I think he may have picked up my gun.
This guy picked up my gun.
No,
dude.
I'm using a Tiger Shark. I'm pretty sure he may have picked up my gun, but that's not a thermal.
Well, this one that I picked up was. So I know it wasn't your gun because you never used thermals.
Exactly.
Hey.
Ow, ow, ow.
Stop using the VMP! Sounded like a child with that statement. Stop using the VMP! Oh my god!
They did because it's most likely what they are.
Actually, that's an understatement there, bud.
Yeah. Don't ask me what that was.
I'm just gonna blast a cap in this guy's ass because he's camping! And if you kill somebody after you die, it's called an after death or a shattered, which is really nice to get. It gives you double the points. It's worth it. Why are you using a rocket launcher? Well, that's a good statement. Why am I using a rocket launcher? Well, I needed to level it up anyway, and you know, what the fuck was that all about?
That's a sentence I never thought I would ever hear in my life. I need to level up a rocket launcher.
Well, I need to get gold for it anyway, so. I'm coming. Whoa. No, 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 no. Bad boy, bad
died.
boy. That was worth my life, almost. I literally pop up looking like a sergeant in Cornwall. I'm waiting for somebody to walk through one of these two doors, then I'm just gonna blast them. Yep, there's one. I see his little gun shooting. So he's gonna come running right through here, I hope. One of these holes. Ooh,
Giggity. Giggity and a half.
there's a guy. There's a guy. If he comes right through that door, I'm gonna blast. Like I said.
Another giggity and a half.
Ooh, he went into little bits all over the place.
Of course, that's what a freaking gun does. At least a rocket launcher.
You can level it up when you shoot score streaks. Yeah, you can. But what's the fun in that? You get to see flying body parts all over the place.
Psychopathism. Psycho. I'm glad that dude couldn't kill me. Come on. Kill more people, please. I'm about to get my final streak.
Go ahead.
I can. I need 50 more points.
Ooh, UAV. Okay, I can take care of that.
Come on, sniper's nest, please. Just freaking kill 4 more people.
Wait, is that our sniper nest?
Yes.
I was about to shoot it.
Moron! 3 more people, snipers nest. Come on! There
Ow.
you go, 2 more. Never mind, I got it anyways. And I died off the streak. Oh my god. My arm just went into windmill mode. Attack chopper. Attack chopper. Come on. Go in the air.
Damn it,
Go
I
in
was
the
gonna
air.
do it.
Go in the air. Free! Go in the air. Thank you. Attack chopper's up. Stop camping.
Who said I was camping?
No, not you. The freaking people who are sitting in a lodge. One was in the corner, one was laying down.
Watch out for the flamer guy. He actually has... Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you for the ammo.
I'm about to run back through my tricks again.
Are you... Dude, they're all camping in that little lodgy boy.
Nope, I died. I died off it.
Dude, someone's shooting your drone right here. Or your attack helicopter.
Moron.
Yeah. He's a full moron. Let's just leave
Hey, at
him
least
be.
I'm about to help us get back into the game again, like properly with all the kills. Come on, kill more. Murder more! You're gone. I think it's gone. Ow. Where did that come from? I think your dog's broken. Nope, there it goes.
My dog ain't broken yet. Dude, this guy's using the VMP with a red dot.
That's what a lot of people use. We could, actually. This is really close. This is an extremely close match.
What the hell? This guy just literally attacked me, and I wasn't even doing anything. That was funny. They're back in the church, by the way. Boom.
I don't think so anymore.
What? I got a rocket off! No, 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 no.
This is a close match, man. Come on. Jesus Christ, that was insanely close.
Oh God, 2 points off, and we would have.
No, 3 points off.
Yeah, I will definitely start streaming at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Yeah, I gotcha.
I went 41 kills that game.
If I wake up, I mean. Usually I'm up and at, you know, I'm up at like 3 p.m. Usually.
No, weirdo.
Literally, I wake up about 3 p.m. Cook dinner. Come up, play the game, and I'm up on almost half the night anyway, so. Oh, and I almost forgot. I got myself a NOS yesterday.
A or multiple. Exchange for 6 crates. Come on.
I am not exchanging these crates yet, even though that's not a really good one.
Oh god, I got a freaking racist. I got the gold head.
Let's see what I get. And I have 8 seconds to open all 3. I don't care. Death effect, cool, for pistol. Nice. And after we do, you know, say 5 more rounds, I'm gonna... Of course, man. Go right ahead, Orlando Rodriguez. You can friend Zulus. He's fine with it. You might be a little grouchy because I did do GTA races with him, and he's kind of gone psychedelic on my ass this afternoon. And actually, I'm not going to use the rocket. Oh, I did level it up. It's max level. So now I'm going back to my pistol.
Ugh.
There we go. So, yeah. My little tiny little 3-round burst pistol. It looks so weird with a guy my size with this 3-round burst pistol.
Oh, dude, I got a giant gun.
Look at this. Look. No, I'm right behind you. Look at this thing.
I know. It's so freaking small.
It's like a little...
It's like a little toy.
You know what Men in Black say, right?
Oh, my God. That is dude using a freaking wildfire.
You mean Spitfire?
Spitfire with a wildfire.
Thank you, team, for saving my ass. You're lovely.
Haha, I can only imagine you're not talking about me.
I'll talk about anybody. No big deal.
It's a big deal.
With the pistol, you really do have to charge their spawn pretty quick. Knocked you the fuck it. Dude, come here, look at this. Look where you were standing and look where he was standing this whole time. You dumb mother. Don't be like Evan and just be oblivious to what's around you. Please. And he was using a thermal LMG. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Well, I'm sitting there.
Damn. Target acquired. And he's using thermal. The guy that's up on the tank was using thermal too, but, you know. Gotta give him props. At least he wasn't... Thermal. No, what I mean is, at least he wasn't, you know, scoping down at me. At least. Shit. What the fuck was that all about? Peekaboo! Oh, no. Okay, I want to see what I just got killed by. Spit. Excuse me, I didn't know it had that rapid fire.
It's the specialist thing.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that it had that fire rate. That was huge fire rate.
I know, it's a dang... I can't remember what it's called. It's like the specialist of the gun, basically.
Yeah, that's why I like hardcore for pistol. I won't probably get 2 kills.
No, if you use the wildfire in hardcore, you're gonna dominate. I did that once when I was playing with you. I just destroyed them all.
And that's when I should never have switched out. Okay. Hey, can y'all kill me so I can get this?
Thanks, Reaper, for not opening fire! Dude doesn't even deserve most of the kills that he had. It's all the gun, it's not even him.
That's another fly swatted. I was about to shoot you. I swear to God, I was about to shoot Evan.
See, look, it's not even him, it's the gun.
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay back in our spawn. and just take out
Why?
airstrikes. Uh, I don't know if I could hit that, but I'll
Maddox
try.
is coming out. Try hard guns coming out. Yeah, try shooting that down.
Hmm? Another UAV, okay.
It's literally right above you. It's right there. It's right there. There you go.
I'm sorry if I'm blind.
No excuses.
I do wear glasses, so.
No excuses. I might get the Spitfire.
Yeah, we gotta back out so I can customize a class for core. Because all I have is hardcore, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's all you tell me.
I hear a little flamey boy up here.
I do too, but I don't want to get near it.
Oh, I killed his kill streak though.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, munch.
This dude's
Wow.
sitting on a tank.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that, did you? Where? Here.
Oh my god.
And then there.
My god, use something that you can actually not use, you moron.
And where's the next one? Hey, can y'all be a doll and...
Die.
What? That took 2 rocket launchers to the face! Yeah, I will. He might be a little pissed off, though. Because last night I kind of freaked him out by... Where the fuck? I just heard something weird. And finally, actually, I can hear the gameplay. My headphones automatically turned down on its own. Weird.
Haha, you're haunted.
Nope.
I wouldn't be surprised if you were.
Yeah, I will. I'll tell him to friend you. Oh, direct impact, bitch. Direct impact, bitch. Go get him, puppy.
Please get the dude that's in the window first. He's annoying. So I watched it happen. Thank you, dog.
You're welcome. My dog's like a prone beast. Oh, he's in the window again? Alright, I'll get him. Maybe not.
Sniper's nest.
Ooh, my favorite target. Where's my little snacks? Num-nums.
I meant mine, moron.
Oh, shit. I was about to say, where's my num-nums?
Idiot.
I was about to say, where's num-nums? My rocket launcher needs some num-nums.
No, my num-nums. Come on, let me heal. Thank you.
Let him
I
heal.
didn't want to die.
No,
off of
thank
that.
you.
If I get 40 more points, then I can get...
Dude, they're laying down in that damn room and all of our teammates just passed him. How fucking disgrace are y'all, bitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got the guy laying down, but there's like 3 more in that room.
I'm on a 12 right now.
I took his armor
I'm on
off
a
at least.
13. $14, $15, and dead. I got my chopper up now too, and a UAV.
I'm going to do what they do. If they kill that other guy, I'll be happy. Because that means that they're going to come back and camp right here. Damn it.
How are they still winning?
Because they were camping this whole time.
They don't deserve any of these ones actually.
I was probably the kill cam. And yes, I will tell him your gamer tag.
Aha! Suck it.
1, 2.
Did you see that one dude? He was just sitting up on a tank. That's why I started backing up.
3, 4. Yeah, I know. I'll tell him that's your gamer tag, and
I got that guy in the background that came around the tank as well. It's a 5.
I will, dude. Trust me, I will.
Never mess with the light. 3. I just sounded like it was insane, didn't I?
You back out so I can create a, a core class.
Well, actually, no. We'll see what the map is first.
I don't care what the map is first.
Change your mind?
Nope.
You
Back
sure?
out. Back out.
Hang on. Let me do something.
Fine, then I'll fucking back out then, bitch.
I was going to. I just had to freaking change some of my dang specialist, you idiot. How many kills have I gotten with the sights yet?
There we go.
1,088.
I'm going to set up my class before I join back, so
I'm gonna go and take my dog at its head.
I figured that much. I was thinking your dog might need to take a piss.
Speaking of piss.
And I don't worry. He's just a little quacker.
I didn't know that he was a ducky. I did not know he was a ducky. Quack quack.
You've always was born a ducky.
Quack quack.
Go take your dog out. I'll join in just a minute. I'm setting up a class. Like I said. I gotta set up a class for hard or core. I don't like doing that shit. And he knows it.
Get another weapon. Touch me now.
What?
I can get another weapon attachment. I get the primary gunner 2 now.
Reflex. FMJ. Quick draw. Grip. Grip 2. Yeah, this will work. Now, you know what?
Back in full
Since
force.
you said that, I don't mind using the VMP actually.
God dang it.
Just don't anybody.
Who told him that? Huh? Who did that?
Orlando Rodriguez. You can cuss him out,
I'll
Evan.
murder you. I'll cuss him out of my own language.
I'm going to definitely be assault. I'm definitely gonna be assault with this.
Starts talking demon.
Yeah,
That is my language.
he doesn't like me using the VMP. And I don't ever like using the VMP.
This is exactly why I try to keep his ass away from me.
Well, you know what?
Manages to find him anyways.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm not giving a rat's ass.
Hang on. I must fart.
He's gonna be a salty little demon. Don't you need to take your dog out?
Okay, now what now? Oh, hang on.
I need to level it up though.
I'm going now. I'm going.
Go, damn it, go, damn it, before your dog pisses off. Before you go piss off all your room. Oh, I'm gonna use it. I dare you to use the VMP. Do it. You won't. Oh, I am. I don't care. He can hate me all he wants. I will use the VMP. Even though it's the saltiest class and I do not recommend anybody to use the VMP. Since I got dared to. You know. I'm going to. Probably joined in the middle of this bullshit. Yep. Where is it? There it is. Of course. Already getting VMP'd in the face, like I said. Nope. See, it's not even that good without heavy attachments. And hardcore nothing but salt pistol users. Nothing but salty. Crappy players. Ooh, my turn. That should have really taken out that thing. Okay, you stupid ass motherfucker. Where are you? I'm getting annoyed by this bitch. Yeah, see, that's why you... See, I wouldn't have... The only good thing about that class, there isn't. So, if you use the VMP, as you can see here, it's a salt class. It's a trash class. And anybody that uses the VMP, which I don't even know why he did that, it's beyond assault class. Anybody that uses it, take a noose, hang yourself, and have a good night. I'll meet you in 3 p.m. Alright, man. Anybody that uses the VMPs, it sucks. Unless you put the right attachments on it. Have a good night, man. Now I'm going to delete that, because that's not even the gun I would ever use. nor will I ever use it again. Y'all won't ever catch me using that gun again. Yeah, I'll keep that. Actually, I'm going to take that. I'll keep my main score streaks. They're just easier to use for me. Your specialist. The top 2 specialists that I use is Torg, which is the farmer with the pickaxe in his back. Which I'll just go ahead and equip that. And then my Nomad. Sometimes if I really feel like I want to have something new in my life, I'll use Recon. Just because A, he's a pretty cool guy. You know what, I might give Recon since a shot. I don't usually use Recon, but I might give... Actually, I might go Recon. He has a lot better perks. Let me get old Flyboy in here too. Since he's being an ass and he just joins random games. Damn. Punk ass bitch. Punk old bitch. What up? Did you ever figure out how much? Did you figure out how much your car cost you last night? When you were thinking I was away, I was listening into your conversation last night, and you said you got cheated out of money and all this stuff. Over. For what? What car did you buy? Oh, seven. Wait, it's an '07 and it needs quite a bit of engine work. My first thought pattern right when you said that, it's like, first of all, I'm very good with mechanic. I mean, I took a damn junkyard truck. 4 or 5,000 for something that need engine work? But still, I have a 2003 Ford Ranger. How much did you pay for it? So how much did you purchase it for? Bottom line. I agree with her. With all that work, you're going to be probably looking at anywhere from, if you go to pull apart and pull parts, probably going to be up there in about a $4,000 or $5,000 range. Just for parts, dude. Just for parts, 4,000 to 5,000. You order them.
Eh.
Okay, well, you used it. Okay, Evan.
What?
I want to tell you something. Flyboy here. He purchased an '07 Dodge Charger. Needs a whole lot of work. From what he just said. A super overhaul. A super overhaul. For 2,000.
Okay.
No, for $2,000, that's probably gonna be like the whole engine. This guy that he bought it from was wanting 4,000. He talked him down to 2,000. And from the work that he listed out on my thing, fuel pump, and since he's going right to the dealership to buy these parts, oh yeah, you're gonna be looking at maybe price range from about 6,000 to 7,000 in that range.
Is that counting buying the car, or is that...
No, he already bought the car. He already bought the car, so he's going to be working on it. So I agree with your girlfriend. You got ripped. By the... But... Wait, a Honda Civic should be... Oh my god. Honda Civic should be just for... Dude, they should be happy with just $200 for Honda Civics.
Exactly.
I mean, come
Like,
on.
you
They'd be
charge me
happy to get
$7,000.
200.
You charge me
Shit.
$7,000 for a Honda Civic, I'm gonna pull out a freaking Glock on you.
I'll pull
might as
out
well
my
just-
pickaxe and
I might
shove it
as-
through your skull.
I might as well just steal the car.
No, no, no. I pull cars from junkyards that have been wrecked, and I remake them. My Ford Ranger, it was a junkyard, 2003, a V8 engine in that sucker. I get them from junkyards. But the thing is, I get them from junkyards after they've been wrecked. So I have to rebuild the frames, rebuild the panels, rebuild the engines, rebuild everything. Okay. You talk to them.
Around the junkyard.
Here's you can. Here's the thing. With the junkyards around where I live, I communicate with them and saying, if there's any wrecked vehicles that y'all are just going to use for scrap, can I buy those off of you? And I'll be happy to buy them and give them, like, here, I'll buy it, I'll have it towed to my place for, I'll pay you, say, since I got my Ford Ranger that I've been working on ever since, it was a totally crashed frame and everything. I said, I'll have it towed to my place, I'll pay you $350 for it because it was trashed really badly. And they said, yeah, no problem. Here. I handed them the cash. Cash only deals. That's all that they will do is cash only for the cars. Well, here, I'm allowed to go into any junkyard. Any junkyard will allow you to go in and pull. If you have pull-aparts, that's the best one to choose. Because they'll get the real high-end cars. Here, they're actually called pull-apart. Here. Where you can go in, pull the part yourself, go to the cash register, pay the man. But for me, it's because I've been going to this guy for many years buying parts from him. I would say ever since I was about 13, I've been going to buy parts and vehicles from him. No. I don't ever have problems with that. Plus, most of the people that I deal with, these cars have come right off from the police, brutality, as I like to call it, brutality lots. Pretty much, but I don't go to their auctions. I go straight to the junkyard, where I know that these police guys are going to just toss the cars into the scrapyard, and then they toss them into a crusher and crush them up and throw them away. I go in there and I say, hey, if there's any cars that you're about to crush and you think that they can be rebuilt, could I pay you for those? Be really nice to them and really talk to them and understand what went on with certain cars. I bought a Dodge. No, it wasn't Dodge. It was a Ford Mustang. I bought about 3 of those the same day. And I told them, since I see that you have 3 Ford Mustangs that were supercharged and all that crap for street racing, what if I tell you, I'll buy those things for about $600 off you since they are totally trashed anyway. Thanks, police, for that. Trust me. And I'll buy them from you for about $600 a piece. And I'll tow them off y'all's lot so y'all can get more inventory for y'all's lot. That is better than this shit. And I'll take them. And y'all don't have to worry about them. They won't be used for street racing. Because I rebuild cars and then I sell them for street driving only. Not street racers. And they say, yeah, be my guest. So they load them up on my tow truck that I have. I have a personal flatbed that can hold up to 5 Mustangs. I drag them back here, pop them off in my yard, and I've rebuilt all of them. I bought. Do you buy them one at a time? Well, what I mean is, do you buy one at a time, though? That's the difference. They're lemons. Well, this is the difference between you and me. This is the difference between you and me. What year, what model, what make? An Equinox, really? Damn. Damn. How much did you pay for it? Only 1,200. I wish you lived here in Memphis. I wish. You want to know why I told you I wish you lived here in Memphis? Dadgum, man. That's a lot of work for Equinox. That's more work than the junkyard I picked up my father's Equinox from. Shit.
I'm waiting here. I'm just listening.
Okay, look.
Say.
Why I said I wish that you were here in Memphis is because these junkyards are trying to give out those Equinoxes for free. That's the reason why I say I wish you were here, because guess what? You could just go to any junkyard and say, hey, do you have these parts? And they'll be like, yeah, we have a whole vehicle. Take the whole damn vehicle. Literally. I mean, I had to find a new windshield for my dad's car, some new sprockets for my dad's car, new hubs for my dad's car, and a new axles for my dad's car. I went to the market for those. I went, and they said, yeah, we have all that on only one vehicle. You want the vehicle? We'll give it to you for about 20 bucks. I said, deal. They loaded it on my trailer, and I was out of there. I got the Equinox and guess what? I started that Equinox engine. It still runs beautifully. So what I did, instead of trying to... I took the parts I needed for his vehicle so he could get up and running. I went back to the same place. They said, yeah, we have about 3 more if you want them. They're about 30 bucks a piece. I said, deal. Pop them on. Do you have any Ford Rangers? He said, yeah, I have about 2 of those suckers right over there. I said, I'll take those too. How much? He said, let's just do for the whole amount about 150 bucks. I said, deal. So I got 2 Equinoxes and 2 Ford Rangers for 150 bucks. I have all the parts I could ever want for Equinoxes. I have all the parts and engines for Ford Rangers and Equinoxes for 150 bucks. And all these cars, I don't have to register them. That's the difference between somebody who... No. Here's the thing. If you are, where I live at least, if you're buying them for just parts and just, to rebuild them, you don't have to register. So it's a benefit to me. Right now in my backyard, I have probably about 250 different cars. And they're all being rebuilt at any given time. Like, say if I need a part for my Ford Ranger and my truck line doesn't have any of those parts, I can always pull an Equinox part off and fit it to be what I need it to be. And I have steel pipes that I can bend and twist into whatever I need them to be. I'm fixing to outfit my Ford Ranger with a new roll cage inside of solid titanium. And They're easy. Depending on the year of the car. For your 2007 Charger, now that comes into saying also the electronics and all that crap. Is it dual or is it a single port? So it's a dual pipe going into a single pipe. That's a mistake on the mechanic. The, mm-hmm. If you have... Okay, now that's where I call bullshit. Because for that job to do just that manifold, you know, making it 2 instead of 1, if it already has the setup for 2, I would say pay no more than $500. It's an easy job, no time wasted. All you got to do is cut a pipe and literally, and yeah, literally just do that and weld the pipes together. It's a simple weld job for that. Too bad you don't live here, because I do have about 20 of Dodge Charger tailpipes that are dualies. So, I mean, I could spare them. I mean, seriously, I could spare plenty of parts. My neighbor right now, the one I was talking to Evan about that has the 850 Ford 850. Actually, I bought his truck at a junkyard. And I fixed his back up to full running capacity, full standards of an 850. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a real monster of a truck. Yeah, Ford 850. Beautiful looking truck.
It's just a Goliath of the road.
It's beautiful though.
It's beautiful, but dear freaking God, you don't need something that big unless you're compensating.
No, he asked me to install these special tires on the back, which are tracks. They're called, and y'all know what those are. They're tank tracks. So I did. So the back, I would say about 5 of the wheels in the back are track tires. The fronts are regular 2 solid road tires. And this is road legal, by the way, here where I live. 850. Not 350, 850. It's a beast of a truck. And I pulled that sucker out of a junkyard right here in Memphis. And it's similar to an 18-wheeler in a sense. But yeah. He asked me to find him a truck that is more manlier than any truck out there. So I went to the junkyard. I was looking around, found this one that was, you know, it looked like it had been cut in half. And I asked him, what happened? Tell me the story about this. They said a young teenager was out in the woods, you know, hunting over in Arkansas. And he was going too fast down this embankment type thing and took a turn too sharply, and a tree literally almost cut the whole truck in half. I said, how much do you want for it? He said, you would buy that whole thing? I said, yeah. He said, I'll give it to you on the notion that you show me what it looks like after you finish with it. I said, deal. He gave it to me for free. So I brought it back home. Let me tell you, my little tow truck could not handle the weight of that damn thing. Literally, the back tires blew out. The back tires blew out as soon as I got to my driveway.
It was like, I give up.
Yeah, literally. And that was a good, like, 5 miles from my house.
At least they lasted. Just imagine
I
going down the
know.
road and suddenly just boom, and then
No.
suddenly your whole trailer's gone.
When I was on the highway, I was going about 100 down the highway with my tow truck with this thing being towed. My tow truck's an 850 with a dually on the back. So I wound up pulling it going 100. A police got up right behind me. He was thinking about turning his lights on, and then he looked at what I was towing, and he's like, never mind. And turned his lights off and left. I was like, what? You ain't gonna stop a guy with this big load? Okay, whatever.
God, no. I ain't stopping no one with that big of a load. It's like, do I want to be crushed today, or do I want to live?
No, because if I stopped going 100, that truck would have literally ramped off the front of my trailer.
Exactly.
And he knew it. No, he knew it. And so I parked in the backyard. I was working on it. It had some framework that I needed to do. Body work.
Yeah, no duh.
The only difference
No
was
duh.
that the engine was pure. Like, it was perfect condition. So all I had to do was fix the middle piece where the tree had hit. And right after I fixed that, I wanted to crank it up. I didn't have the body, the panels on or anything. I cranked that son of a bitch up. My neighbor comes running out the room like, earthquake! I'm like, no, it's your truck, fool.
Earthquake! Oh.
He said, wait, what? I said, yeah, take a look. He said, what the fuck is that? I said, it's an F850. He said, when I told you to find me a vehicle that is manly, I didn't think you were going to go this manly.
He's like, now I look like I got this.
And I said, well, guess what? I went like this. Nah, it's not manly yet. I'm almost done. Just give me about, I would say, till about noon of today. And at this point, it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. So I woke the whole neighborhood up when I started this damn thing.
At least those 6.
And I added tractor tires to the sucker. So it's even more deadly going down the street. And these are fully street legal, by the way. I'm not saying do this because of that. So I added them. And so I handed him the key to it after I pulled it around to his garage. He said, that thing ain't gonna fit in my garage. I said, no joke. So then he asked me, what made you come up with the idea of putting tractor tires on this damn thing? I said it was already high enough. Might as well add something that makes it even higher. And these aren't your young blood tractor tires. These are, the tractors that you see in a big ass cornfield tires.
Like 8-foot tires.
These are Bigfoot tires. And I said, it's already at the height, so I might as well put something big on it. And he loves that truck to death, literally. And I gave that to him for free. And I took a picture, took it back to the mechanic thing, and he said, holy crap. I said, yeah, that's what I can do with my free time. And every morning, literally every morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, ever since this Corona shit happened, I've been out there fixing up 6 or 7 cars at a time, just to fully get them fixed up and ready to sell when summer vacation hits Memphis.
That's like the big sale time. That's
Especially
like the black market time for people who want cars.
I have 2 F-150s, 2 F-250s, and
I need
then
to fix my F-150.
And then I have 2 F-100s, if you know what those are.
I need to fix my F-150.
Come to Memphis, they have all the parts for you.
So they have the parts from 1989?
Yeah.
Dude, I
That
mean, it's
that
not. It doesn't need nothing major. It just needs like a. I think was it
dude,
clutch that my dad said. I think
dude,
that's
wait.
it.
The model that you just said, there's two junkyards that are antique junk.
Okay, robot.
You can literally buy these antique cars off their lot, and it's F100, Model A's, Model T's, uh, Coupe de Villes.
The thing is, though, that's not all I want to do with it because it's gonna be a work truck, which means I'm probably gonna be driving through mud. So I want to at least get like a couple of bigger tires.
Well, guess
Maybe
what?
lift
Come to
up like two
Memphis.
inches.
Come to Memphis and buy an 850 for $100.
I don't want to get nothing like, not like that.
I mean,
I would be
shit.
taking up the whole school parking lot.
So what? That's
So
their
what?
fault.
People
Hey,
with Chevys would be fighting me at that point.
the people with
People with
Chevys
their
will be
dumb little
dead.
stupid little-
All you have to do is back
Nah,
up
the
over
people
them.
with their stupid little Chevys would be fighting me. I
Just
would just
back
be
up.
like, if you want to fight me, I'll put this thing in reverse and be like,
When I
So
was
you
going
sure
to
you
high
wanna do
school, look, when I went to high school, there was a guy who swore to Chevy like crazy. Like his truck was a Chevy big idiot, literally. It was super tall, super big tires. I say, Dad, can I take my 850 out, please? This was back when I was I just had turned 18. He said, yeah, go right ahead, son. So I had rebuilt an 850 when I was 18.
You have too much for time.
And I went and I rolled up in this sucker.
You do.
This other guy went like this. What the fuck is that?
He's like, Godzilla!
And I went like this. So how you doing down there, Chevy? My truck,
Start
my
slowly
truck,
pulling out a pistol and aiming at his head.
the tires were 8 feet tall. Think about that. Tires that are 8 feet tall. With a track on the back. You know, a tank track. Pulling up into a parking lot that's no wider than 7 trucks long. My principal says, what the fuck is that? I said, oh, that's just my 850. Put some of these
You know,
Dodges...
that's just my gigantic trunk.
No, me and my principals, we were cool. I said, no, I just wanted to show these Chevy drivers something that they should really strive for. Something with more meanness to it. So after school, all the kids were out there looking at my truck. I hop in, I crank that sucker up. The whole school building, you could just see the windows just shaking like a leaf. And I
It's
said,
just like the school building just sitting there going.
I said to the Chevy driver that I parked right next to it, I hope you didn't ding your car. Oh wait, I forgot. Your car would be trashed if you dinged it. But yeah, that muffler job that you said that your damn mechanic wanted you to pay that much, you can tell him to go fuck off.
No, dude, there was this one time, my dad told me this one story about this, like, one girl, and this was when he was taking care of his 2 little brothers. He had, like, a dually Ford, I think it was. And
What type
this
of
one
Ford?
girl was, I have no idea. All he said that it was just a dually, and he was out in the middle of the snow. Actually, no,
Well,
it wasn't a dually, it was a regular truck.
If
But
it's
it
a
was
dually,
not
it's gonna
all-wheel
have 2
drive.
axles or 2 tires on it. On one
I know,
side.
but it wasn't a dually, actually. It was just a normal truck, but this
Are we
one
gonna-
girl, when he went to the store, I know, I'm thinking that too. This is the last thing that we're talking about. Then we're going into a match, but dude, he went into this one store, and this woman was just complaining about like, oh hey, my freaking husband just got me an all-wheel drive truck. She wouldn't stop. Basically, is what he said. And my dad finally got freaking fed up with it, and he was like, you know, if you need all-wheel drive to drive through this snow, and I'm over here to drive into my 2-wheel truck, like my rear-wheel drive truck, that's sad on your end. And then
No.
everyone started laughing at her.
No, you know what I did? Memphis only gets about an inch of snow and ice a year. Thank God. Memphis drivers don't know how to drive it. I was driving to school. This is another one of those school moments with my 850. I looked at this one guy in a Chevy, you know, the one that was smack talking a lot. He couldn't even make it up this small little hill. I don't even call it a hill. It's like just a little tiny little mound of concrete. And I'm like, do you need a tow up to school? He said, you couldn't even get up that. I can't. I say, okay, I'll remember that when I'm up there learning and you're still down here late for school.
No, what I would be like, I'd be like, okay, I'll do that in my 1989 F-150 then.
No,
that's what I would do.
I said, give me a minute. No, I went home and got my Ford Ranger. At this point, I had a Ford Ranger and my 850. And my Ford Ranger was 10 times smaller than his truck. No mud tires on it. These were slick bald tires. And it was a two-wheel drive truck at the time. So I gear up. He says, you won't ever make it up there. I just drive up like a normal day. I said, I looked back and I said, so, I'll see you later. Probably when I'm going home after classes. The principal says, how did you make it up that hill when he couldn't? I said, because I'm a smart boy. I drove in the grass. He's a dumbass.
God dang it.
Just saying.
Everyone who owns a Chevy is immediately the dumbest person because they don't know how to treat the truck.
And you know what she said?
Most of the time.
She said,
I'm starting a
man.
match now too.
Okay,
this
that's fine.
Soon.
No, she went like, why are all Chevy drivers so retarded? I went like, I don't know. Maybe it's the Chevy that takes brain cells out.
No, the loud mufflers affect their IQ numbers.
No, I tell her, maybe the Chevy itself takes some IQ out of their head. I don't know.
Probably.
Ooh, Arsenal!
Because, dude, if you think about it, the second that a Chevy driver gets a Chevy truck, how much do you want to bet the first thing they're going to do is either straight pipe the freaking thing or put a better exhaust on it just to make it louder?
Actually, you don't even have to put a new exhaust on it. You can actually loosen up some bolts, put some washer in those bolts, and you can make any truck or any car sound like a damn...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
And
it's
what I did with one of my trucks, which is my 850 that shattered almost every window in my school, sadly. Oops. I wanted to see how loud my engine could actually get. When I did it that way, it was stupid. It was a science project to see how much louder I could make my truck sound. Let me tell you something. Do not just take the muffler off like a cut pipe. Because as soon as I cranked that thing up right in the parking lot, I shattered every single window on the side of my building, of my school.
I might put an exhaust on that 1989 though.
I don't ever put exhaust.
More power.
I stopped putting exhaust after that. I mean, all my engines sound like a damn bat out of hell. And actually,
I mean, dude,
my neighbor's truck when I first started.
Better than my dad's.
When I first started up my truck, you know, my neighbor's truck, a police guy came and said, "What the fuck is that sound?" I said, "Sorry, I'm starting up my neighbor's new ride that I've custom built." He said, "Can I see pictures of what it looked like before?" I showed him. He said, "And now it looks like that? What the... Huh?"
Like,
he was speechless. And I said, yeah, I can do, whenever I have free time, I do work like this. It's fun and it keeps my brain working. Which I wish a lot more police officers would keep their brain working.
Jesus Christ. What is this, freaking story time?
Pretty much story time of rednecks.
I'm not a redneck, but I might be soon. Dude, actually no, my dad is giving me 2 trucks.
Dude, they came up right behind us. Was that a diesel?
With the vibrator.
Was that a diesel starting up?
That sounded like my dad's truck. Sounded like my dad's 1997 Dodge Ram. My dad's obsessed with Dodge. I'm gonna admit that. His front license plate on his 2014 Dodge Ram, I'm not even joking, it's just a picture of a Dodge
I
Ram.
avenged you, Evan. I avenged you.
And then you somehow died twice. Is what the leaderboard said. Or the thing said. Dude, my dad's giving me 2 trucks. He's giving me his 1994 F-150. He's giving me his 1989 F-150. One of
I'm
them
just
is
waiting to
literally
hear
missing
it.
a whole
There you
transmission,
go.
and the other one's just missing, I think, a clutch. And you want to know why one of them is missing a transmission?
Why?
We were going... Wait, one day when he picked me up from school and that thing, he was just driving down the road, nothing was wrong. This woman was on her phone, and she started coming out when my dad was going like 60 down the road. And at that point, it was either crash into her, or save everyone and drive into a pole. My dad took option 2, and so, you know like those little gray boxes in front of poles?
Yep.
He slammed into that thing like, no, dude. First, he went down into a ditch. We lifted up about like 2 feet off the air, slammed down, and then slammed into that.
Damn, man. You gotta be easier on your trucks.
That wasn't me. Dude, that was her fault. And guess what happened?
What?
The cops got there, and when the cops got there, she got in and drove off. And you want to know what the cops said?
What?
What am I going to do about it? So you're just going to ignore the fact that there's a freaking F-150 from 1994 wrapped around a pole, and someone just drove off.
Evan, how did you get shot in the head?
I have no idea. But dude, that's what we have to deal with. Our cops are literally so lazy. They won't bother stopping someone if they drive away from a freaking crash that they caused. That's how bad we have it down here.
Mantis.
That wasn't a mantis, buddy.
Yeah, I
A
kind
lot
of.
of missiles.
Whoa, I'm in a good location then. Because I just saw enemies
No,
spawn
there
up
was
here.
a Ford F-150, not an F-150, it was the old Ford Ranger that my dad had. Alright, have I ever told you this? It just freaking blew up. It blew up on his way back home. I don't know how, he just said basically everything just started blowing up slowly. I mean, the first car I probably learned to drive in was this Ford Ranger, but it was my sister's husband's Ford Ranger from 1996. Good truck. Really good, though. Not complaining. But I went from that to suddenly driving like a 395 horsepower freaking Hemi in a 2014 Dodge Ram.
Dude, my very first vehicle I ever had, or owned actually at the time, it was a Dodge Ram 1500 Mega Cab. Get him, boy! Ha 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 ha!
I watched that.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Good boy!
Ow.
I watched that too.
I'm looking
Get him, boy!
forward to
Get him,
that
boy! Get him,
1989
boy! Get him, boy! Yes, you're my favorite little kill streaks here.
Both of my F-150s though, they both have the same engine as an inline 6. You know when you go through that phase where you're just like, I want to engine swap every car I own? I went through that, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, nah. Because it snapped in my brain. I was in that car for like half my childhood.
Dude, they're
Do
going
I
up
really
to
want to
that.
straight up ruin it?
That freaked me out a little.
What did? Actually, no, you want to know the weirdest thing I've ever seen my dad do? Well, actually, not the weirdest, but the craziest thing I've ever seen my dad do?
Oh ho ho!
Dude,
What?
My dad used to have like a dually Ford. I can't remember what it is, but it was just like it was a tow truck pretty much. There was one night when we were coming home, me and my mom, we were in her car. We didn't know where my dad was, and this was when we lived like in an old trailer. And we started rounding a corner, and I heard my dad's engine. I was like, "Wait, where's that?" I look around the corner, and he's literally towing like a freaking giant flatbed. It
I know.
somehow got stuck in a ditch, and he started freaking towing it. I was just like, what the heck happened?
Dude, why is these guys camping our spawns?
Like, dude, my mom pulled over, I jumped out, and I started going over him. I was like, what happened?
Well, let's just...
Apparently, the dude's rear tires, when he was taking a turn, went into a ditch, and he started spinning out.
Oh my God.
Like, how do you spin out in a freaking flatbed?
Easy. Trust me, I've done it.
And dude, my dad's truck was not at all big. It
No,
was a little truck.
Let me tell you something. I've spun out in my tow truck.
Actually, no. You know what you should do? That when you could see that truck again? Go on the Google Maps, look up my address, and go to that house. You can see it. It's a little black F-150 with a tow hitch on the back.
An F-150 tow rig. I've never seen one of those in my life.
Just go on Google Maps and look at my address. You'll be able to see the house.
No, I wish you would have never told me that's what he used.
Just actually no. I'm gonna look that up and I'm gonna send you a picture. I'm gonna send you a.
That'd be the better idea. Instead of sending me your address.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Oh, I just realized I was streaming. I was about to say it. Whoops.
Just saying.
Shut up. You know I'm not big brain.
Well, I already knew that a long time ago.
Naps.
Especially since you play core.
Shut up.
Or since you fled your toilet.
Shut up.
Since you want cookies all the time.
Okay, come on. Go down the road.
Wait, where did Flyboy go? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. I'll let him sleep.
No, he's not.
Oh, I know. But yeah, Flyboy, if you pay more... If you pay more...
That's either a glitch or my dad had two. That's either a glitch or my dad had two. He also
probably
had an
did.
old Ford Bronco. It's really nice looking too.
But yeah, Flyboy, if you pay more than about 500... If you pay 500 or more... You're being cheated out of money in total. If you're going to be the one doing the work... Or are you getting him to do the work? It is. All you have to do is take a... Well, all you got to do for... Since you aren't a welder, buy some of that JB Weld.
Tell me.
Well, here's the thing. With JB Weld, it's welding metal to metal anyway. So all you got to do is put the pipe like you want it. Like, literally put the pipe like you want it. Make a ring of that JB Weld around it. It's worth it. It will hold it on there.
Send the picture to you.
And it'll keep... So when... I hear you. Just give me a minute. Then all you have to do is, after you do that, take a wire brush, some sandpaper or anything, and just sand it smoothly around there. And what it actually will do is the chemical in JB Weld, when you hit it with a wire brush and you get it heated, it automatically welds the two metals together. Yep. Mm-hmm. Couple of minutes at the least. I would say the if you can get that metal nice and red hot, what you can do is go to Tractor Supply if you have any of those around where you live, or any of these type of supply stores. Go and buy the. They carry these, and I know you ain't into welding and all that stuff, but what you can do is they have these little stacks of welding rods. You don't need a fancy machine to weld, by the way. Get an old car battery. If you want to make your own welding machine like I've done, I didn't pay, thousands of dollars for a welding machine. Now, get car battery, hook up the positive and negative of a damn jumper cable to it, take that welding rod, stick that into the positive, take the negative of that, put it on the piece that you're working for, and you can weld it right then and there. You don't need a fancy damn equipment or shit. Simple as that. All you gotta do is get any type of car battery that you have, any type that has a good charge in it. Yeah, literally. Pretty much. Or whatever battery's in the vehicle that you're working on. For fuck's sake. All you gotta do is get some of those jumper cables. You can find those things at Walmart, Walgreens, literally gas stations. Okay, what you do is you take the welding rod, you get the metal end of it, stick that into the positive side of the one that's not attached to the battery. You take the negative, the negative thing, you stick it to the place that you're working on. Say the pipe or any metal on that vehicle, really. And then all you have to do is touch that, wait until it gets enough spark, touch it to a piece of metal. When it sparks, you got a welder right then and there. Simple, easy welder.
I sent you more than one picture.
Probably. Yeah. Yep. That's it. It's a simple, easy redneck welding machine. That's what I have in my backyard. Literally.
Take it. There it is.
And I fixed all my vehicles with that thing. You can go right down. Well, if you had a Tractor Supply, they sell those welding rods for, I think, like $50 for 200 welding rods.
So when you look at this picture, you'll notice my dad has a bit of a...
So, I mean, it's 100% better than you think, to learn how to weld your... Damn, Evan, you had to napalm your room? Shit.
Literally and metaphorically.
Both! Nobody light a match. Nobody light a match in his room, or it's going to be napalm. Shit. Evan, shut up.
I can't stop.
Let me tell you something. For the gaskets, all they are is rubber, right? Or are they plastic gaskets? Okay. What you can do is go to a Tractor Supply or any of those type of stores and buy a black rubber mat that can withstand heat and all that. It should only cost you for a square sheet of that about $10. Take the existing gasket, mark it out on that map or mat, and cut it out. Then you can make gaskets for whatever you need. A little helpful
I
tip.
sent you a picture of my dad's red Dodge and my
Literally, I go to Tractor Supply and buy, about 6 of those mats, and that will last me about 12 cars. AutoZone is the worst place to get parts. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It is very much.
Napa Auto Parts is the worst place to get parts. Really, any of those type of, like AutoZone, Napa, hardware shops, any of those are worst places to get parts. If you can make it yourself, it's better. If you have, literally for washers, literally washers, flanges, anything made out of rubber, you can make it yourself. It's going to be way cheaper, and it's going to last you way longer. If you get that, I don't know what it exactly is called, but it's a mat of heat-resistant rubber. You can buy those at Lowe's, Home Depot, any hardware shop will carry mats of that standards. Really any of that. You can buy those and trace your design, for the whatever part you need onto a piece of white notebook paper, white paper or anything. Trace it make that your stencil. Trace it onto the mat, cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and boom, you got an instant one. Gasket, flange, whatever. If you ever have to replace the gasket on a toilet, I do highly recommend you use a thicker rubber mat.
I feel like I'm being targeted here.
I am.
Piss off, I hate you.
To an inch thick mat, really. Cut it out, put it down, screw the bolts back down, and you got an instant gasket on a toilet. But yeah, it's worth it to be able to have the knowledge to do it yourself.
I don't know why I just closed my eye.
Because let me tell you something. With parts like that, auto parts shops and dealerships, they won't carry the exact size that you need. They might carry a bigger size, but let me tell you something. Don't ever opt for a bigger size of those things. You'll regret that in the long run. Why did you leave?
I was gonna get off, but then I was just like, now I'm bored again.
I'll send you another invite. Get in here. Crawdad.
Dude, I straight up closed my eye.
But here's the thing. With any type of part that's made out of rubber that you could ever think in your life that you need, use one of those rubber mats. and any type of plastic washers that you may or metal washers that you will need, go to the hardware store and buy this stuff called sheet steel. It's a sheet of steel, literally. And take some tin snips and cut them out. Simple as that.
Dude, did you see all the other pictures that I sent?
I haven't looked. I've been in Call of Duty, but I will look. I would say you shouldn't be spending more than maybe roughly about 3 to 4 thousand easy on fixing that the 2007 Dodge Charger. If you make the parts yourself like that. Come on, Evan, get back in here.
I think I'm gonna get up.
That's what you keep saying, but you never do.
I know, because it's too much story time and I'm too interested.
But yeah, now if I replaced my tires with the special tires that I had custom built, and I do recommend everybody doing that. They're called Helix tires. If you don't want to pay for them, they're military grade Helix tires. They have webbing of plastic, well, rubber plastic mixed in, and they're in the hexagon shape. Mainly military Humvee. You literally could run over a whole bed of nails, and they would never puncture. You never need to fill them up with air or any of that shit. They're worth it to buy them. But they're a nightmare to build, though. So since it seems like Evan's not getting back on, I'm going to play some hardcore team deathmatch. Since Evan isn't getting back on. Since he's flooding his toilet again, obviously.
I'm still here, moron.
But, I definitely do... If you could ever find a archipelago, it's named that for a reason. It's very rare to find one of those now. Those are cars that were built back in the 80s, 90s era. The 1980s and the 1990s. If you can find a 1981, oh man. I could work on one of those things all day long. They have parts that you have to manufacture yourself.
You want to take a trip down here and get this old freaking Chevy?
I already got plenty of Chevys in my damn yard. I don't need any more, thanks. I got so many Chevys, it's not even funny.
No, I mean this old 1940s one. The one
I have
that
a
you've seen.
I have a 1940, I have a 1950, and then I even have a 2001. You choose your best. Oh hell no.
Dude, it already has all the parts to rebuild it with.
No, you want to know why? All I have to do is go to a junkyard, ask them if they have any Chevys. Guess what they'll say? What model? Literally. I think the number one wrecked trucks in this damn place is Chevy.
That's exactly why my dad hates them.
I hate Chevys. I hate them with a passion. I wish I could get rid of these three.
Well, then you and my dad would be perfect friends.
Do you want me to give them to your dad then? I'll be happy to.
Dude, he would find you and probably try to kill you.
I'll give him all the Chevys that he wants. I mean, shit.
He doesn't. He's only keeping this one because it's a good car, and he's just trying to sell it. That's the only reason why he has it with him.
Literally, the only reason why I got these is because the damn owner of the junkyard that I bought the Fords from said, hey, I can't get rid of these. Can you just take them because I don't want them junked? I said, sure, why not? They've been seeing my junkyard, well, technically my yard for about 8-9 years.
So many people have said that they're going to come and get it, and no one's gotten it, though.
I have a buyer coming out tomorrow to look at one of the Chevys, thank God.
Send someone down here to get this one. We don't need it anymore.
And already my two friends from high school actually bought the other two, so I'm just looking for one more to come. So just bring it down here to Memphis to sell it. Literally, they're nothing but the N-words around here.
It came up from Tennessee.
I don't know why you would buy one from Tennessee, dude. I'm being honest.
He didn't buy it, he found it.
That's the thing. Why would you try to find one from Tennessee?
No, he didn't try and find it, he just accidentally found it. It was laying in a freaking barn. It was literally a barn find.
Dude, I went to this one guy's house in Alabama, Green Hill, Alabama. It was his grandmother, and I was really close friends with him. And she said, hey, I have some stuff in there that his grandfather wanted me to sell. I said, let me take a look, and I could probably help you out with that. He had about 3 old Model A's. Ford Model A. And I said, so how much are you looking for these? She said, I would be happy to get at least $2,000. I said, for these cars, he kept them up in original condition, original parts, everything. I said, how about this?
Nah, you better be looking at like 40 grand.
I said, look, here, let me help you out with this. And so I went on my phone to a lot of these, antique auction guys that I have friends with. And I said, I have 3 of these Model A's, original engines, original paint job, original everything. Is there any way that anybody wants them? I had 20 guys come up there while I was there. And they said yes. And guess what the price got? I sold all 3 of those in one day. I made her $250,000 in one day.
Jesus. I need people like that. Because if I knew people like that, this car would already be gone.
You know what? All my connections come from the junkyard that I'll go to.
My dad said that if no one comes and picks it up soon, he's going to start taking it apart and slowly selling each part.
That'd be your
which is
best
still
bet.
gonna make some good
I
money.
mean,
Yeah, at
that
this
that'd be
point.
your best bet. I mean, shit. If people are selling, coming saying that
I
they're going to
mean,
come
how
and
much would
look.
one part from an old car like that even be worth at like a junkyard?
Uh,
Like
depending
if he
on the
were to rip
part.
off the dang,
Depending on the
uh,
part, really. If
let's
it's a
just say
pan,
the let's just say the engine
okay, the engine, if it's good and it's not seized up, you could be
it still
looking at.
runs.
Okay, so then literally, since it still runs, I know that all the parts are pretty good on the engine. So that means that you could be looking at, from a junkyard's point of view, anywhere from $200 to $300.
Yeah, no one's even come to get it. It's been sitting here. So you've already made money, basically.
And then for the axles, you could be looking at anywhere from about 500 to 600 per axle.
So you could probably make more money off of just ripping the thing apart and
And then
just
the
selling it more than cover set.
body panels, if they aren't as badly damaged, I would say scrap value would be about 200 to 300, easy.
I mean, it's in good condition. You've seen the picture of it. It's in good condition for what it is. An 80-year-old car.
Well,
And
yeah,
you found it like that.
but
It's
there's
in
a
good
lot
condition.
of people with those type of old cars will use Bondo, which is a crap shit in a heartbeat. So the metal underneath that Bondo might not be good. So you also have to look at that. If a car has Bondo on it, do not buy. It's a do not buy moment. If it looks like it's been redone in any way, the paint or anything, scrape off where it looks like it's been redone. And if it's a white powder that comes off, underneath the paint, it's Bondo. That Bondo is a pain in the ass to fix anything. I have one car out there right now sitting in the lot. I'm waiting for the rain to rust the Bondo off. It is a Ford Mustang, and the whole hood of it is Bondoed. Do not ever use Bondo. Please, anybody that's watching this video, if you're a car person, Bondo is your worst enemy.
I think I'm gonna get off now.
If I'm gonna say, like, if you part that truck out for the parts itself, the tires maybe $50 a piece if they're in good shape. The lug nuts, you could sell those separately, probably anywhere from $20 to $30 a piece, or $30 for a set. Set of, for one wheel is a set. The glass for windows and stuff like that, probably anywhere from $100 to $200 a piece, depending. The steering wheel itself, depending on what shape it's in, if it's a good shape, then you could probably get, and it has the logo on it, you could probably get maybe 50, 60 bucks.
About that 93 F-150?
I mean, any one that you want to part off. I mean, I'm just giving
I'm
a...
not getting rid of none of these. I'm not. It's mine now.
No, I went like that Dodge.
Okay, dude, if I sold that, I would not be alive anymore.
If the Dodge that you're talking about, what that he wanted to get rid of,
No.
I was just telling you what parts. These are the base parts that I can think of that would make a truck, if you're going to part it off, would cost you the most, would give you the best benefits.
What about the whole inline six engine?
If it's a whole inline six, you're looking at anywhere from probably $200 to $300.
Oh, come on.
Straight
it's not
six.
bad until you it's not bad until you realize a lot of Porsches use some inline sixes. Rarely they'll use inline sixes.
But
Most of
now
them will use straight
I do
sixes.
have a Lamborghini that I'm using as a kind of what I like to call it as the junk piece in my junkyard. Well, my yard back in the back. I call it a junkyard because it has so many damn car parts and cars. But I do have a Lamborghini and a Porsche 911 back there. I still need to rebuild that 911.
What years are they from?
Oh God.
There it is.
The Porsche 911 was back. Actually, I bought that sucker back in 2009 on 911. Literally. It
Oh
had.
god, come on, man.
Shut up. I know. It was.
That's a douche. Douche move.
The back end was crushed, so I got to rebend some of that metal out, but it'll be fine. Then the Lamborghini that I have back there, somebody ran it into a damn river.
How do you? I'm not even gonna ask. I don't want to
Well,
know how you do that.
he was texting and driving, so called the police said when I picked it up.
There it is.
He was texting and driving, and he was driving way too fast down a certain road. And I know the road very well. He took a corner too sharply, and lo and behold, it wound up in the river.
Moron.
And so I got that one. I just have to rewire everything, and it's perfectly fine. The engine's not waterlogged. It's perfectly fine. I could be driving around in a Lamborghini.
Keep it.
I actually already have a buyer for the Porsche 911. He's supposed to be coming out next week to actually pay me $150,000 for it.
Wait, did you freaking fix it?
It's only missing one part that I gotta get, and that's the easy part to get.
Oh god.
I can take that part off of any vehicle that I have back there and pop it on there. No big deal. But yeah, so I mean, literally, I'm looking at, with all the cars back there that I'm gonna redo this week, I'm looking at a profit of almost 550,000 profit. So that's a benefit to me.
Send me money.
The one car that my son's actually working on right now as we speak is actually a 2008 Mitsubishi Sunflare. Well, that's what that's what the junkyard called it, because it was so trashed up and it looked like it had been in the sun. Because it was burned. It got caught on fire, so.
There it is.
So I gave that to my son too, so he can have his first car to work on. It kind of looks like a Mitsubishi, you know, one of their fucking cheapest ass looking cars. So I just gave him that one to fiddle around with. If he can get it up and running before if he turns 13, that'll be his first car, so. If he can't get it up and running by then, I'll just give him a freaking Porsche 911. Not the 911, the Lamborghini. Because I'm fixing to get that one fully done. But the freaking Porsche 911, all I have to do is take a wiring harness from, you know, one of the Acuras I have back there. Hook it up. And wiring harnesses aren't that hard to come by anymore.